Welcome to your daily 49ers update. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Here is what's happening. The Niners were off yesterday, but Deebo Samuel was hard at work launching his new Bleacher Report show, Cleats Convos with Deebo Samuel. He was joined by Brandon Aiyuk as the first guest. They said something that made the internet big mad.
What do you think, Aiyuk, is going to help you guys? What is it going to take to get you over the hump and finally hold that Lombardi trophy? Maybe either from your team or from you.
Just everybody from today, these past 2 weeks from today forward, doing whatever they got to do every single day to make sure that their best self when that time comes. So that's it.
Kind of the same thing, kind of like be your best self, and like as long as you know you left it all out there, and like win, lose, or draw, like as long as you know you gave it everything, it's like you ain't got no regrets at all.
So it sounds like you guys are pretty convinced that as long as everybody shows up, there's no doubt that you guys feel like it can be your year.
Kind of like what he said, like my eyes, like we've been on the best team in the league for a while.
Now, I'm not an expert in these things, but maybe 2 days after you get smashed by the Minnesota Vikings and your former backup quarterback isn't the best time to tell everybody you've got the best team. And maybe the year after you lose the Super Bowl isn't the best time to tell everybody that you've got the best team, especially when one of you isn't even going to be on the field for the next 2 weeks. Again, I'm not an expert, but the optics on this one don't look great. One more from the show. Brandon Aiyuk explained why he chose to sign with the 49ers after a long contract dispute.
Being with my people, the people that I know, people that I've been around for the past 4 years, the people that I've got to see have kids, got to see their kids grow up a little bit. They got to see me have kids, see my kids grow up a little bit. So really just sticking with the family,
Yeah, does 49ers, does this feel like home for you?
For sure.
That and the money, right, Brandon? The money helps too. We always give you one thing to read, one thing to watch, and one thing you might have missed. One thing to read on this Wednesday. Kyle Shanahan said that all of the sacks were not the offensive line's fault in the Vikings game. Was he correct? Well, Kyle Posey of Niners Nation broke it all down for you. If you want to read the article, click the link in the description of this episode. One thing to watch, the 49ers worked out 3 corners yesterday: Chandon Sullivan, Trey Herndon, and Danny Johnson. And what's one thing they all have in common? They all have extensive experience in the slot. Isaac Yadam, don't buy any green bananas. One thing you may have missed, the Rams are basically the 49ers of 2020. They are so beat up. They have both starting wide receivers out of the lineup, 4 offensive linemen on injured reserve, 3 corners on injured reserve, and a safety that could join them there very, very soon. If the 49ers don't look good against this Rams squad this Sunday, then maybe we really do have something to worry about. That's a wrap on today's 49ers in 5. Please rate, review, and follow the Gold Standard Podcast Network. Like and subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. Click the bell. You'll get notified every single time we go live, which is every single weekday and after every 49ers game for you. I'm Rob Stats Guerrera. Enjoy your Wednesday, everybody. We'll talk later today.